right, coming up on 10:30, that means it's time for some celebrity dish.
We got Kyle on the mic in the building this morning. What's up?
Hey, y'all, how you feeling? I'm glad to be back, first of all. The energy's great in here. The lights look amazing, so I'm just happy to be back.
I thought we scared you off because it's been a minute since we last saw you, and I was like, what did we do? What did he do, right?
Look, I'm back, and the blessings got bigger now. Come on.
I like that.
I'm loving the hair, by the way. Looks good.
Thank you.
All right, he's really going to steal that. He's gonna say it over and over again. All right, let's send it over to producer Chris. He has some explosive new details about Vanderpump Rules and the relationship status of Tom and Raquel. Chris, what else we got going on?
Yeah, this guy's been through a couple breakups recently, it's starting to sound like, okay? So more Vanderpump Rules drama. That's the headline here. Like you said, this is the scandal that just keeps on giving. Tom Sandoval and Raquel set it all off when news broke that Tom was having an affair on his girlfriend of nearly 10 years, Ariana Madix, with Raquel. Now, they have reportedly called it quits. That is fueling rumors the entire thing was a hoax by Vanderpump Rules producers for ratings. We talked about that earlier in the week. Ariana says the show is very real, and she has no desire to ever film with her former boyfriend and ex-best friend again. That leaves producers calling a break in filming to figure out next season's cast, okay? If that's not enough, either way, things aren't expected to get any easier because Ariana confirmed on Watch What Happens Live that she and Tom still live together in their $2 million modern farmhouse, which they purchased back in 2019. She says the two avoid each other by using friends and assistants to communicate when needed, but they won't be able to do that for long because they still have next week's explosive reunion, which we have a clip of. Take a look.
Selfish does not cover it. Diabolical, demented, subhuman.
This person that has loved you and defended you.
Be honest.
I'm being honest. You backstabbing hoe.
Tom, you are in love.
I can't think of two worse people. I can't.
Okay, so a backstabbing piece of farm equipment. You heard that quote there. What do you guys make of all of this? They're still living together. That just no good.
You know, anything for ratings. You know, they said the farmhouse is what, $2 million, so you got to pay the bills. So anything you got to do to go ahead and get the ratings up and going. That's what I think. I mean, I don't know. They're making money regardless. So I think it's just it's crazy. It's just a lot of scandals, miscommunication, he say, she say. I don't know. It's just crazy. What y'all think?
I'm at a loss. I was done at backstabbing farm equipment. What do you think?
That dude's face. Every time he's looking like he's making all these crazy faces. I can't get past that. The reason they're staying in the house is because it's like you said, they got bills to pay.
So my question is to y'all: if there were if you could make some real good money off of this, would you be a part of this scandal? If it were fake, would you
keep the storyline going? Because listen, I'm going to where the money resides, all right? And the storyline is going to keep going. The money's going to keep coming in. Right. I'm going to keep buying
You're
yachts.
like, I can be bought.
Oh yes. Like, listen, we don't have to be nice on Monday. We can go out together on Wednesday, start some controversy.
Or not.
Wow.
Don't do it at all.
So that's a yes for you too.
Or not. I mean, the bigger the bag, the less I got to be with you.
Exactly.
Wow.
I don't care.
Chris, would you do it for the money?
Yeah, absolutely.
You stay in the West Wing, I stay in the right wing.
That's easy. That's easy.
Oh my goodness.
And then if their storyline dies down and you can't deal with her anymore, get somebody else, bring it in, spice it up some more, get an even bigger bag.
Come on now.
Yeah, see, we're on the same page.
That's right. You gotta bring some wisdom and money in there.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta keep it,
That's terrible. I would do it too. So Chris, what else you got?
Exactly. Let's talk about Martha Stewart now, okay? Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue cover girl, Martha Stewart, because she is opening up about making history, okay? That barrier-breaking spread we talked about earlier this week. In case you missed it, she's officially the oldest cover star to ever appear on the issue, and she looks good doing it. You can only imagine she's heard from dozens of her celebrity pals since the cover came out, but one of her most famous friends apparently has not reached out yet. She also weighed in on if the cover has changed her dating life. Talking to Extra. Take a look.
Snoop did not, well, his office contacted me. Snoop has not yet said anything. I thought I would get a bouquet of roses or something.
A little wine?
Nada.
Well, speaking of, is your phone...
Where are you?
Are guys asking you out on dates more now?
That's to be seen.
So Snoop not reaching out yet. I expected better of him, guys. What do you think?
Listen, now, first of all, Martha Stewart done did the thing with that one right there, okay? And I feel like, listen, Snoop Dogg's probably like, you know, I'm just going to fall back real quick. You know, there's been a lot of somehow scandals, you know, with Snoop Dogg and different people and things like that. So he's probably like, I'm just going to lay low right now, but I'm sure he's going to send her a flower. She looks amazing. And listen, look, just like Cher popped it with a young brother, guess what? Martha going to pop it with some young eye candy soon. Stay tuned.
You think so?
Yes.
I think she looks amazing. I'm sure Snoop will make up for it.
Yes, they're going to do a cookbook. It's all marketing. Trust me, it's going to be a new reality TV show called Martha and Snoop Help Her Get Some Love.
Actually, the last thing I remember, didn't they do a Super Bowl commercial together? It was like with a lighter or whatever, and then you were like, they said you can light a candle or something else.
Yes.
So yeah, they're fine. They work together all the time.
Maybe Snoop's going to send her something, one of those.
That's right.
Boxes.
Yeah, undercover.
With some stuff.
Undercover for the cover.
There you go. There you go.
All right, guys,
Chris.
next up, let's talk about one of my favorite parts of every new season of The Real Housewives, and that is the taglines. And we are just getting a glimpse of the taglines for the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, the cast, okay? We're detecting a little shade from one of the castmates. You see her right there. Drew Sidora appears to take a dig at her estranged husband, Ralph Pittman. She says, quote, "Forget the gaslight. I'm taking the spotlight." So remember, Drew filed for divorce from Ralph back in March. It's been a rocky Real Housewives road for the couple since their debut. Many people have accused Ralph of constantly gaslighting Drew. What do you guys make of that tagline?
Listen, when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta, like, everybody is fine for that spotlight, you know? So I think like I said, it's just going to be more drama. Everybody's fighting to be the top girl, get that peach, you know? I mean...
I think there's also the added pressure that Real Housewives of Atlanta isn't what it used to be, right?
Yes,
when
ratings.
Leakes and ratings-wise, when Nene Leakes and the others used to be on. So I think there's the added pressure of really upping the ante and bringing the drama. However, the first thing I think of, you know, they share, I believe, 2 children together. So I don't like it for the kids, because obviously this is telling you the divorce and the mess around that relationship is going to take center stage, and there are still 2 kids involved. So I feel
high
for
ratings.
them. But yeah, I guess the
ratings,
things people do for ratings.
Yeah, but you said when it comes to the kids, like, they're going to see this in the future and look back at this. So it's like, let's be smart about it, get them ratings, get that money, but at the end of the day, the overall effect is to last long and effect on the kids.
Yeah.
Or they could just tell the kids, it's just for TV. We just
it's just for fun. You want to go to Disney World?
Yeah.
Let us play this out real quick. We're going right together. Let's play.
Yeah. You want a car when you turn 15? Let mommy and daddy go through this on TV.
Exactly. Make a TikTok. Call it a day.
Make a TikTok. It's easy.
Right, guys. All right. Speaking of reality couples, let's talk about Khloe Kardashian now, because she apparently is fed up with people asking about her relationship with her ex, Tristan Thompson, okay? She commented on an Instagram post made by a fan account questioning if they're back together. The post provided a screenshot from a gossip site with a caption, "Allegedly he's back with Khloe, so maybe she's soft launching the idea so everyone is prepared and doesn't give her a hard time." Khloe responded, calling the whole thing exhausting. She wrote, "I suppose you guys will continue the narrative you want, regardless of what I say, so what's the point?" And I understand why people feel that way, because they are definitely back together, guys. Don't you think so? Don't you
What do you think?
You know what? I think, listen, okay, I'm going to keep it real, okay?
Yeah,
we'll keep it real on this Friday.
Yeah.
Now, we know when we talk about ratings and ratings, the Kardashians need ratings as well. Listen, I mean, that is the father of her child. So let's be honest. For 25, for the rest of that child's life, they're going to be together.
Right.
Everything the Kardashians do is going to be misconstrued and everything. But I do think Khloe, I think she's dabbling back, you know, at least see how it could work out. But she probably has her guard up. But honestly, the press is going to mix things and mix the narrative of what the Kardashians do anyway. I mean, I know it was the picture of North and Kim at the game with the Tristan Thompson, you know, poster and everything. But I do feel like, you know it's going to be backlash for that. You know it's going to fight back on your sister. Why maybe not do that? Just do it LA Lakers. Keep it chill. You know, you have to sign. Yeah, keep it chill, generic. We know your family, but you know, North, we're just going to keep it chill for LA, not do all the the signs and the names, because we already know what's going to happen. So it's kind of like, what did you expect?
I'm torn on. What was that?
They want that. They want that.
Well, this is true, and that's what I was going to say. So I'm kind of torn, because I think when people see a healthy co-parenting situation, they think, okay, they've got to be together.
Yeah.
When really it's just like, no, we're just doing a really good job co-parenting. However, when you talk about the Kardashians, there could be more to it, because it's the Kardashians. So whether it's fake or not, I think they know what they're doing.
I mean, yes. I mean, the cameras are rolling. The season is going on. I mean, from the controversial pic from Kim Kardashian taking LeBron James' picture through the purse. I mean, everything they do is going to be something. So they know what it is.
And Tristan is on the Lakers bench, right?
Yeah, he's sitting down like us with his legs crossed like wisdom.
Yep, getting paid. But
Getting paid.
Yeah.
Getting paid.
Like for real.
All right.
So,
Well, how about this? Rachel Bilson is speaking out about losing a job opportunity due to comments she made on a podcast about sex. She made the comments nearly 2 weeks ago, but on her podcast Monday, she revealed the job was pulled from her because she said she likes to be manhandled. Rachel didn't reveal what the job was, but says she was baffled by the move. What do we think?
Podcasts are dangerous. Podcasts are dangerous. Podcasts are dangerous because whatever you say is out there. And I know podcasts, like this, how we're speaking now, you forget the cameras are there and you end up saying things sometimes that you, or the mic is there, you say things sometimes you regret, or some things you just keep it real. In a situation, a room where you feel comfortable, that's how they get you.
Yeah.
And of course, I mean, now things get missed out of context. And
I do think whether it's right or wrong is a separate issue that this brand pulled, the deal.
Exactly.
I do think when you are someone like her and you're taking on sponsorships and things like that, you've got to keep in mind whether what you're saying aligns with the brand.
Yeah, as you grow as a brand, as you grow as a personality, I'm gonna learn this lesson in life too. It's things you do, you just gotta be cautious of, because when you're out in the limelight, you never know how it could be misconstrued or how it could affect somebody.
Right.
By the way, we got to wrap here, but you've got a lot going on this weekend, specifically tonight.
Yes, tonight is the Mystics home opener. I am the arena host for the Washington Mystics. I'm so excited to be back in the entertainment sports arena. I mean, the crowd, the fans of this. Tonight, you can expect some great basketball. Of course, being entertained by Count of Mike as your host. And then see, some great people back. Because if you look over there, that's you looking into the future right now, because the Mystics are manifesting us running back. Because I'm getting that feel back in 2019. We got that ring.
Yeah.
And, Kristen Tolliver is back. So it feels great. The energy's great. And you just got to be there. So get your tickets if you want to experience this in person.
Yeah. I looked over there like, what's up?
Oh, yeah. I had to feel it.
No,
look to your left, look to your right. That's a good year for the Mystics tonight. Come on.
We're in church. Look to your neighbor on the left.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much. I
Always
appreciate
good to see
y'all.
you.
All right, Holly, we'll send it over to you.